my child. Stop scrolling. Yes, you. Stop right now. Stay with me. Set your thumb down. Breathe. Do not rush past this. I am interrupting you on purpose. This is not an accident. You didn't open this by chance. This is an appointment, not content. This is rescue, not random. I called you here in this exact moment because I am reaching for you now, not later. If you scroll away, you may not hear this the same way again, because tonight is a doorway, and doors are walked through, not glanced at. Listen to me. I see you. I see the noise around you and the noise within you. I see the headlines, the deadlines, the group chats, the notifications that flood your mind until your chest tightens and your shoulders rise and you don't even realize you've been holding your breath all day. I see the brave face you wear when you feel like you are fraying on the inside. I see it all, and I am not looking away. Right now is where I am speaking. Right now is where I am reaching you. When I say stop, it is not to control you, but to protect you. The world taught you to keep moving so you won't feel, but motion without meaning is how you lose yourself. I am pausing you to save you. I am halting the scroll to heal the spin. Stillness with me is safety. Waiting with me is covering. Silence with me is not absence. It is the place where I place my voice back at the center of your life. Hear this clearly. I can restore your heart in the middle of chaos, not only after it ends. I do not need the storm to stop to place calm inside you. I do not need the noise to quiet before I quiet you. I am the one who speaks peace into wind and waves, and I am speaking peace into you. Tonight, I am setting a table for you in the presence of your pressure. Tonight, I am laying my hand upon your chest and saying, be still, receive calm, return to me. Make a small yes right now. Do not overthink it. Tap like as your agreement to stay with me, not for popularity, but as obedience, as a simple I'm listening. Let that tiny act mark a turning, attention returning, heart opening, noise yielding. Stay. Keep your eyes here. I am here. I see you. I am present to restore what has been unraveling. Let me begin now, not later, now. Stay with me, my child. Let me show you that I am not guessing about your life. I see. I know. I recognize the patterns, the pressures, the places you don't voice out loud. I see the packed schedule, the calendar crowded edge to edge until there is no white space left for your soul to breathe. I see the household tension, the clipped words at the sink, the door shut a little too hard, the conversations you avoid because you are tired of being the strong one. I see the inbox multiplying even while you sleep, messages stacking like bricks you feel responsible to carry. I see the bills that come like clockwork, the numbers you juggle, the mental math you rehearse in the checkout line. I see the overstimulated mind, the way light and sound and constant updates keep your nervous system on alert. I see the forced smile you give so others won't worry, the way you laugh at the right moment while your chest feels tight. I see the quiet ways it's been breaking you. I see how quickly you snap and then apologize, wondering why your fuse is so short. I see the numbness that creeps in when feeling is too much, when you float through a day as if you were somewhere else. I see the doom scrolling at 1 a.m., thumb moving, brain buzzing, hoping distraction will dull the ache. I see the sleeplessness, how you lie awake replaying conversations, rehearsing outcomes, bargaining with tomorrow. I see the dread before morning, the heavy sigh before your feet touch the floor, the whispered thought, I don't want to do this day. I see the replaying of a single sentence someone said to you weeks ago, like a loop that won't stop. I see the ache in your shoulders, the shallow breathing, the headaches that arrive without asking. Hear me, you are not weak. You are overloaded. You are not failing. You are flooded. Your nervous system has been running without rest. Your heart has been bracing for impact for too long, and I am not shaming you for that. I am your Father, and I am here to relieve the weight, not add to it. I am not disappointed in your coping. I am inviting you into healing. I have been near in every hidden moment, watching with love, not with a tally of errors. You have asked in whispers, even if only inside, can I restore peace when nothing around you is calm? My answer is yes, yes. I do not wait for the environment to soften. I place calm within you while waves still roll. Peace does not depend on perfect conditions. Peace depends on my presence. And I am present. I am placing a steadying within you that does not sway with every notification or mood in the room. But understand this, the chaos you feel is not only outside of you, it has been competing for your attention. It has been eating at your focus, shaping your inner weather one headline, one comment, one worry at a time. What you feed grows. What you attend to gains power. What has your ear starts shaping your heart. Stay with me, and I will teach you how to return your attention, how to hold the gate of your mind, how to nurture the peace I am planting in you right now. Listen to me, my child. The real battle is not only what surrounds you, it is what keeps entering you. Your heart has been shaped by the stream you sit beside. The world trained you to move fast so you won't feel what you need to heal, to fill every open moment so you never meet your own soul, to keep the volume high so you cannot hear the quiet truth that would set you free. It told you speed is safety, noise is normal, constant input is intelligence. But speed without presence steals discernment. Noise without meaning steals sensitivity. Constant input dulls your inner ears until you mistake numbness for peace. I am near. I have been near. When your mind is crammed with everything, my whisper can feel far, not because I left, but because the noise got louder than you're noticing. When your focus fragments, your peace fractures. When you drink from 100 streams, you end up thirsty. Your attention is the gateway of your heart. Whatever has your ear begins to tutor your emotions, steer your reactions, author your inner weather. This is why your peace returns when your attention returns, because your heart follows what you keep listening to. I see the counterfeit comforts that have been courting you, the endless scrolling that numbs for a moment but leaves you emptier, the overworking that feels like control but becomes a leash, the people-pleasing that looks like kindness but sells your boundaries for cheap applause, the outcome controlling that masquerades as wisdom but breeds anxiety with every new variable you cannot tame. I see the binging of opinions that stir your fear, the constant checking that keeps your nervous system braced, the multitasking that flatters your competence while quietly siphoning away your capacity for joy. These are sugar for a starving soul, sweet on the tongue, empty in the core. They distract. They do not deliver. This is correction wrapped in love. Hear it as protection, not punishment. I am a father redirecting you to safety, not a judge shaming you for being human. Do not mistake my patience for permission to keep feeding chaos. I am calling you back because you matter to me. Obedience keeps you covered. Listening keeps you protected. Alignment restores what anxiety stole. So pause with me. Choose to turn down volumes that never deserved such power. Make room for my voice again. Replace the reflex to check with the reflex to breathe. Replace the urge to fix every outcome with the choice to ask me first. Guard the gateway. What you consume, you become. I am not asking you to abandon your responsibilities. I am asking you to reclaim your attention within them, to carry a quiet center that is tuned to me, to practice moments of holy stillness in a moving day. Stay. Let me retrain your focus. I am clearing space in you even now. As you yield your ear, I will steady your heart. As you return your attention, I will return your peace. This is your turning. Come back to my voice. I am here. This is correction wrapped in love, my child. Hear my tone. When I say stop, it is not to control you, but to protect you. I am not yanking you away from life. I am pulling you out of the spin that has been stealing your life. I am a father setting a boundary so you can breathe, see, choose wisely. My interruption is a shield. My command is a covering. My pause is mercy reaching you in motion. Do not make a home in later. Hear me clearly. Later is where many blessings get delayed. Later is where clarity gets buried. Later has been your excuse that sounds responsible, but keeps you exhausted because you promise yourself a calmer tomorrow that never arrives. You tell your soul, I will slow down after this, but there is always another this. You keep postponing your peace as if it is a luxury for a different season, when I am offering it as oxygen for this one. I am speaking now because now is where I meet you. Now is where I heal you. Now is where restoration begins. Look at the cycle that has been running you. Chaos rises, you rush. Rushing breeds more mistakes. Mistakes feed shame. Shame spikes anxiety. Anxiety demands more rushing. Round and round you go until you think motion is survival. It is not. It is erosion. It sands down your attention, scrapes your confidence, hollows your joy. Hear my voice cut through it. Do not rush. Do not make urgency your master. Rushing is not the same as progress. It often multiplies the very problems you are trying to outrun. When hurry holds your hand, it leads you into corners you cannot think your way out of. Let go of its grip. Take my hand instead. Stillness with me is not laziness, it is alignment. Stillness is not you doing nothing. It is you doing the right thing first, coming into agreement with my pace, my presence, my wisdom. Stillness is the doorway where I restore you. It is where I gather your scattered thoughts, where I settle your breath, where I return your center to me so your steps can be ordered again. In stillness, I separate signal from noise, truth from terror, conviction from condemnation. Stillness is not punishment. It is protection. It is not a timeout. It is a tuning. It is not the absence of action. It is the presence of direction. So stay with me here. Yield the frantic impulse. Let me quiet the reflex that says, do more, faster. I am teaching you a new reflex. Pause, ask, receive, then move. This is how peace becomes portable. This is how wisdom precedes work. This is how your heart stops living at the mercy of notifications and starts living under the covering of my voice. Now that you've stopped, you need a simple pathway, step-by-step peace in chaos. I will not hand you the whole staircase tonight. I will place your foot on the first step and stand with you as you climb. I will show you how to breathe and return, how to name what you've been carrying, how to receive your identity back, how to protect the peace I give. Do not rush. Stay near. I am guiding you into restoration, not later, now. Now, step 1. Breathe and return. Stay with me. Do not rush. Set your feet flat on the floor, unclench your jaw, drop your shoulders, let your tongue rest from the roof of your mouth. Open your hands where you are. Inhale slowly through your nose, steady and gentle. Hold for a heartbeat. Exhale longer than you inhaled. Again. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Come back to the present where I am speaking. Right here. Right now. I am here. I see you. You are not unseen. Let your next exhale carry something out of you. The need to control every outcome. The sentence that has been accusing you all week. The picture of a future you cannot fix tonight. Breathe out pressure. Breathe in presence. Breathe out panic. Breathe in peace. With every slow release, feel the tight places soften. Feel the dropping of your shoulders as a sign that your soul is being held. Hear me as a steadying in your chest. I am here. I see you. You are not unseen. This is how I work. I plant peace inside you before it appears around you. Roots before fruit. Center before circumstances. I am not waiting for everything outside to line up. I am aligning you inside so you can stand while the wind still moves. I can settle you in the storm. I can quiet you while the room remains loud. I can place calm within you that does not borrow its strength from headlines or other people's moods. My presence in you is stronger than the pressure around you. Keep breathing with me. Inhale, receive. Exhale, release. I am forming a new rhythm in you, unhurried, attentive, anchored. This is not escape. This is equipping. From this calm, you will think clearer, choose wiser, respond kinder. From this center, you will hear me more easily and move when I say move. Do not measure this moment by how much changes outside. Measure it by the shift happening within. Feel it, notice it, name it. Peace returning, attention returning, heart returning. Now put simple words to your return. Whisper or speak them softly. Father, I return to you. I receive your peace. Place calm inside me now. Be my center when the world is loud. I release what I cannot carry. I trust your timing. I choose stillness with you. Lead my next breath. Lead my next step. I am yours. Again, I receive your peace. Seal this with a small act of agreement. In the comments, write, I receive your peace, or I return to you. Not for display, but as obedience, an outward yes that trains your attention inward. Do it now while your heart is open. Do not tell yourself you will do it later. Later is where many blessings get delayed. This yes is you opening the gate for more peace to enter. Stay here one more moment. Breathe and return. Let me place calm inside you before anything changes outside you. Feel my hand over your racing thoughts. Hear my certainty hold you. I am here. I see you. You are not unseen. I am placing peace within you that will travel with you into the next call, into the next room, into the next decision. Carry this breath with you as a prayer you can pray. In 10 seconds, anywhere, I receive your peace. Return to it whenever the noise rises. I am not leaving. I am here. Stay with me, my child. We breathed. Now we name. This is where hidden weight loses its power. Do not rush. Do not censor yourself. I am here. I am listening. I want you to make an honest inventory, not the curated version, the true one. Name the pressures you carry, the resentment you don't admit, the fear that keeps your jaw tight, the guilt that whispers at night, the decision fatigue that dulls your joy, even the things you never say out loud because you think they are too small or too messy or too much. I see the mental tabs open. Too many choices, too many opinions, too many possible futures you rehearse like you are responsible to script them all. I see the grudge you told yourself you forgave but still spikes your pulse when their name appears. I see the self-blame looping from that one moment. I see the quiet envy you hate feeling. I see the dread about money, the ache of loneliness in a crowded room, the hurry you call normal, the outcomes you're trying to control because you're scared to trust. I see the heavy silence around that habit that brings comfort, then shame. I am not flinching. I am not disgusted. I am your father. I am here to heal, not to humiliate. Hear me. What stays unnamed stays in control. Hidden weight becomes hidden chaos. Naming is not negativity. It is truth-telling. It is you stepping out of the fog and saying, this is real and I won't let it hide and steer me anymore. This is not condemnation. This is correction wrapped in love and cleansing wrapped in mercy. My light exposes to heal, not to harm. Now take a simple moment of courage. Whisper it to me. Write it in a note. If you feel led, type one word in the comments as an act of agreement. Fear, resentment, exhaustion, control, guilt, not for display, but to train your heart in honesty. You may also write your list privately. Say it plainly. Father, I name this weight, the pressure to be perfect, the fear of disappointing them, the bitterness I've been nursing, the anxiety about bills, the shame about my past, the constant second guessing. I bring it into your light. Now, the handover. Picture my open hands in front of you. See the pack on your shoulders. Unbuckle it, one by one. Take items out, name them, and place them in my palms. Say it with me. This is not mine to carry alone. I place this in your hands. I release the outcome I cannot control. I lay down what you never assigned. I receive your peace in exchange. Breathe as you do this. Inhale, receive. Exhale, release. I am correcting you because I love you. You were not built to carry what I never assigned. Responsibility is not the same as bondage. I give you work to do, yes, but not the crushing weight of being your own savior. Let me lift the parts that are poison to your peace. I will leave in your hands what I have graced you to steward and remove what has been strangling your joy. My yoke is easy and my burden is light because I share it with you. Seal this naming with a simple yes. If you can, write I release, one word, as your outward agreement. Do not delay. Later is where burdens creep back on. When you name the weight, you can release it, and release is the first form of restoration. As you let go, space opens, and in that cleared space, I will place something better than relief. I will restore your identity. You are not the sum of what you carried. Stay with me. After release comes rebuilding. I am about to tell you who you are. Stay with me, my child. After release comes rebuilding. You laid down what was never yours to carry. Now let me lift up who you truly are. Hear me clearly. You are known. You are chosen. You are loved. Not generally, not vaguely, personally, intentionally, deeply. I have not been watching your life from a distance. I have been holding your life with care. You are not falling apart. You are being rebuilt. I am not losing you in this season. I am shaping you through it. I am gathering the scattered pieces and fitting them to a stronger frame than before. Let me reframe what you feared. Stillness does not mean abandonment. Waiting does not mean rejection. Silence does not mean I am absent. Stillness is where I steady you. Waiting is where I weave timing you cannot see. Silence is where I speak beneath the noise with a voice that roots, not just rushes. You asked where I was when it felt quiet. I was planting what will not topple when the next wind rises. I was establishing you so you would not live at the mercy of moods and headlines. Now I address the words you've been saying to yourself. I'm behind. No, my child, you are right on time with me. I do not pace you by comparison. I pace you by calling. I'm failing. No, you are learning under my hand. I use even your stumbles to train your steps. I'm too much. No, you are precisely crafted, sensitive to my whisper, strong enough to carry grace, wise enough to choose better patterns now. Do not argue with your maker about your design. I say who you are. I say who you are becoming. And I say this over you now. You are mine. You are my workmanship. You are being rebuilt with clarity, with peace, with direction. Hidden growth is still growth. Roots before fruit. Foundations before finishes. Character before spotlight. What I have been doing in the unseen has not been wasted time. It has been essential time. While you worried nothing was happening, I was thickening your roots, teaching you to draw from me when applause is absent, training you to recognize my nudge when options are many, strengthening your inner yes so your outer life stops wobbling. I was aligning your desires to what actually satisfies. I was deconstructing lies and pouring truth into the gaps. I was resetting your reflex from panic to prayer, from control to trust. From constant proving to quiet abiding, you are not late, you are layered, you are not stuck, you are being set. Your heart calms when your identity is secure. From this security flows what you have been missing: clarity to choose, peace to stay steady, direction to move wisely. When you know who you are and whose you are, you stop begging rooms to tell you your value. You stop letting chaos audition for authority. You start setting holy boundaries because peace is not only felt, it is guarded. Identity restores your no and dignifies your yes. You become unavailable to what drains you and available to what I assign. You stop making crisis your calendar and start letting my voice be your pace. Seal this now. Whisper it. I am known. I am chosen. I am loved. I am being rebuilt. Let this truth anchor your breathing and order your day. And here where I am leading you next. What I give, you must guard. If you want to keep the calm I have placed in you, you will need to protect it. Obedience is coverage in a noisy world. Stay close. I will show you how to keep what I just restored. Stay with me, my child. Now step 4, protect the peace I gave you. Hear me clearly. What you guard is what you keep. Peace is a gift, and peace is a stewardship. I place calm within you, and you keep it through obedience. Obedience is coverage in a noisy world. My commands are not burdens, they are umbrellas. Walk beneath what I say, and you will walk dry, though the rain falls. Here is how you guard it. Reduce inputs, reorder priorities, create a daily stillness appointment with me that is non-negotiable. Not if I have time, but this is first. Let the first 10 minutes of your day and the last 10 minutes of your night belong to me, not your phone. Leave your device face down in another room. Let my voice be the first voice and the final word over your heart. Set an alarm named Return to Me. Keep it. Keep it when you feel inspired and when you feel nothing. Consistency is the gate that keeps peace inside. Set practical boundaries with spiritual framing. What you watch shapes what you feel. Choose with wisdom. If an account stirs your fear, mute it. If a show awakens your shadows, close it. If endless commentary frays your nerves, turn it off. Who gets access to you matters. Access is stewardship. Not everyone should have your immediate yes. Establish quiet hours. Delay replies you don't owe in the moment. Protect your evenings. Do not stay online until your nervous system is screaming. Power down earlier than the world expects. Go outside and let the sky reset your scale. Drink water. Eat real food. These are not small. They are portals for peace to stay. Do not hear this as restriction. Hear it as redirection. I am redirecting you, not restricting you. Boundaries are doors, not prisons. Doors that keep intruders out and welcome what matters in. A fence with a gate is not punishment, it is wisdom. The narrow way is not a choke point. It is a pathway that keeps you from cliffs. When chaos rises, use this simple script. Pause, breathe. Recall your identity. Say it out loud if you can. I am known. I am chosen. I am loved. I am being rebuilt. Ask me, Father, what is my next right step? Then take one obedient action. Only one. Not everything. One. Send the apology. Step outside for 2 minutes. Reschedule the meeting. Drink the water. Turn off the screen. Open my word. One obedient step keeps the door of peace closed against the wind. Build a rhythm that makes peace sustainable. A morning appointment with me. A midday 90-second return. Hand on heart. 3 slow breaths. A whispered, I receive your peace. An evening review. Name what you're releasing before sleep. Weekly, practice a micro-Sabbath, an hour without noise to let your soul unclench. Small, steady obedience keeps the calm you just received. Understand this. Storms may remain, but you can remain steady. Peace becomes sustainable when you accept that the weather around you is not the ruler within you. Stay with me, and I will show you how I keep you steady anyway. Stay with me, my child. Hear me clearly. Restoration is not the absence of storms. It is my presence within you while storms stay. I did not promise that all weather would obey your calendar. I promised that I would be your center within any weather. Even if sirens keep sounding, even if deadlines don't move, even if the room remains tense and the inbox still grows, I am stronger than your environment. My peace in you is not fragile. It is not at the mercy of trends, moods, or markets. It is anchored in me. I am here. Right now is where I am speaking. Right now is where I am reaching you. I am teaching you expectancy without denial. You can plan without panic. You can work without the whip of hurry. You can parent without carrying quiet dread in your chest. You can lead without letting other people's anxiety script your tone. This is not pretending things are easy. This is practicing my presence as your normal. Pressure may knock. It does not get to move in. Problems may require action. They do not get to rule your inner world. You will handle the email, the bill, the meeting, the bedtime meltdown, but you will handle them from a steady center, not a frantic edge. Here is how I keep you steady when nothing around you calms down. Micro stillness. Holy pauses threaded through a moving day. 30 seconds between tasks to return to me. Before you open the next tab, hand on heart, one gentle inhale, one longer exhale. Whisper, Father, I receive your peace. Lead my next step. In the car, when the light turns red, stay present, eyes open, shoulders down. Say, you are here, I am here, we will move together. At the sink, between calls, on the walk from one room to another, breathe, name your identity, ask for the next right step. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Right now is where I am speaking. Right now is where I am restoring you. These small returns are not small. They are stitches that hold your peace in place while the day tugs at the seams. I know your fear. If I slow for 30 seconds, I will fall behind. Hear me. Nothing meant for you will pass you by. I do not forget my children. I do not misplace your future when you pause to be with me. I hold clocks and calendars. I open and close doors in timing that protects you. Your yes to micro stillness is not lost time. It is recovered clarity. It is margin where I weave solutions you cannot manufacture in a frenzy. Sustained steadiness sharpens your hearing. Panic is loud. Wisdom is often quiet. When your heart is calm, you can notice my nudge in the noise. Send the message now. Wait one day. Say no kindly. Take this meeting. Rest this evening. Peace is not passivity. It is power for precise action. This is how I guide you when the world stays loud. I make you audible to me. Stay with me in these holy pauses, and I will turn steadiness into discernment. From that discernment, direction will come, one faithful step at a time. Stay with me, my child. Hear me clearly. Clarity returns when peace leads. Peace makes you audible to me, and when you can hear me, I will guide you, one faithful step at a time, not the whole staircase, not the final picture, the next right step. If I handed you the full map, you would be tempted to trust a plan more than my presence. If I showed you everything now, your fear would try to manage it all at once. I love you too much to overload you. I lead you like a lamp for your feet, not a floodlight for miles. I do this to keep you close, to reduce your overwhelm, to train your trust. Do not confuse simplicity with smallness. One step with me can move what years of rushing could not. One obedient act realigns more than 1,000 anxious thoughts. I am not asking you to solve your life tonight. I am asking you to answer me tonight. When peace leads, your mind stops spiraling and begins listening. In that quiet, I whisper something doable, near, specific. Not someday, now. Here is how my next steps often sound in the middle of chaos. Apologize first. Rest tonight. Ask for help. Simplify your week. Drop one commitment I did not assign. Finish one task that has been nagging you. Stop one harmful pattern for the next 24 hours. Send the text you've been avoiding. Take a walk and pray. Drink water and go to bed earlier. Open my word before you open your apps. Put the phone in another room for the first 10 minutes of your morning. Schedule the appointment you keep postponing. Spend 5 minutes sorting the pile that screams at you. Forgive them in prayer and release the replay. Not everything, one thing. Do the small thing I highlight and watch how momentum returns. Hear the pivot. Not 1,000 decisions tonight, one obedient decision. Not a sprint, one step. Not perfection, positioning. Do not let pressure demand a grand gesture when I am asking for a faithful move. Big change is built from repeated yeses. Peace steadies you so you can choose that yes without drama. Adopt this listening posture now. Stay with me. Do not rush. Breathe. Ask, Father, what is my next right step? Wait a moment. The nudge that comes is likely simple and clear, humbling but freeing, small but weighty. Write it down. Say it out loud. Then do it. If you need clarity, make room and clarity returns. Silence a screen. Set a timer for 2 minutes. Listen again. I am not hiding from you. I am leading you gently. Understand what happens next. Direction requires response. Revelation without action becomes frustration. But when you move on what I show, even one small step, the next light appears. Peace leads to clarity. Clarity leads to movement. Movement opens the next instruction. This is how I walk you out of chaos, step by step by step. So here is our bridge to decision. Tonight, choose your one obedient step. Do not delay it to a vague tomorrow. Say with me, Father, I will take one step. If you need to mark your yes, write one step where you can see it, or type it as your agreement. I am with you in the doing, not just the knowing. Take the step and I will meet you on it. I am here. I am guiding you. I will show you the next right step, not the whole staircase, and that is enough. Stay with me, my child. Do not rush. This is the decision point. Now, not later. Later is where many healings get postponed. Later is where clarity goes dim. Later is where the heart drifts back into noise. I am drawing near to you now. Right now is where I am speaking. Right now is rescue, not randomness. If you scroll away, you may not hear it like this again. Do not hand tonight's mercy to tomorrow's delay. Here is my call. Surrender. Release the grip of control, the perfectionism that keeps you exhausted, the need to fix everything before you allow yourself to rest. You have tried to hold the world with your bare hands. I am asking you to open your hands and let me be your God. This is not surrender to defeat. This is surrender to care. Not to control you, but to protect you. Not to shame you, but to shelter you. I am a father who corrects because I love. I am here. You are not unseen. I know the resistance rising, the fear of silence, because you are afraid the quiet will grow your pain. The fear of feeling because you've kept the lid on so long. The fear of disappointment because you wonder if hope will betray you again. Hear me, you are safe with me. Stillness does not mean abandonment. Waiting does not mean rejection. Silence does not mean I am absent. I will not waste your tears. I will not mock your tenderness. I will hold you steady while you feel, and I will turn that feeling into healing. Make your choice with me now. Say it out loud, even softly. I choose stillness. I choose trust. I choose obedience. Again, slower. I choose stillness. I choose trust. I choose obedience. One more time, as a seal. I choose stillness. I choose trust. I choose obedience. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Let your spirit agree. This is not performance. This is positioning. When you position yourself to listen, I position you to receive. Restoration begins with this decision. Bring me what you've been white-knuckling. Whisper it. Father, I release control. I release the story I keep trying to force. I lay down perfectionism. I cannot fix it all. I will not wait to be perfect to be present with you. I give you the outcome. I receive your peace. Lead me step by step. I am yours. Now make it tangible. Mark your yes so it does not evaporate. Write your commitment where it can live beyond this moment. If you can, type these words as your agreement. I choose stillness. I choose trust. I choose obedience. Do it now, not later. Later is crowded. Now is clear. This is not for display. This is obedience. It anchors your decision in action and invites accountability around you. You are not doing this alone. Agreement multiplies strength. After this yes, I will show you how to reinforce it, how to turn this peace into a pattern, how to let your decision ripple to others who need the same rescue. Stay with me. Do not rush away. Your surrender tonight opens a door I am eager to fill. With steadiness, with clarity, with blessing, I am here. Say your yes and let me seal it. Stay with me, my child. Do not rush away. Tonight is not finished until it is sealed. Your heart said yes. Now let your hands agree. Agreement turns moments into movements. Obedience anchors what I just restored. I am asking you to respond, not to perform, but to protect what I placed in you and to carry rescue to others who are still drowning quietly. Reframe this with me. These small digital acts are spiritual yeses. Like this now, not for popularity, but as a simple I agree stamped on your spirit. Comment as a marker so your decision does not evaporate. Write, I receive your peace, or one step, or I choose stillness, I choose trust, I choose obedience. Subscribe and turn on notifications so your attention has a rhythm of returning. Make this space a reminder that I am speaking to you. These are not random clicks. They are practical obedience, small gates that keep your heart in alignment. When you respond, you train your attention. What you guard is what you keep. Now, share. Share this with 3 people I place on your heart, especially the one smiling in public but sinking in private, the one carrying silent panic at night, the one managing everyone else's crisis while their own chest is tight. Pause and ask me for their names. I will bring faces to mind. Send it now. Do not delay. Later is where many rescues get postponed. Your obedience releases a rope to someone else's shore. And hear this invitation into the mission itself. Help me carry this light further. If I am stirring you to sow, do it as agreement. Support this work through Super Thanks, membership, or PayPal, not as a tip, but as seed. As my word declares, what you sow in obedience, I cause to grow. When you sow into what heals, I multiply reach into rescue. I cover your generosity with favor. I return peace to the sower, even as peace goes out to the receiver. Sow the seed, and I will bless it. Sow with intention, and I will return it with increase. Now receive my blessing. Peace to your mind. Let the racing thoughts settle like snow in a quiet field. Peace to your body, breath steady, jaw unclenched, heart unburdened. Peace to your home, rooms filled with gentleness, conversation softened by grace, thresholds guarded by my presence. Peace to your night, sleep will return, deep and unafraid. Joy will return, springing up where dread once lived. Clarity will return, simple and near, one step at a time. I am here. I am restoring you. I am not leaving when this video ends. Do one more thing with me tonight. Set your phone down face down. Stay in the quiet for a minute longer. No rush to the next scroll. Breathe. Whisper, Father, I remain with you. Let this stillness seal the restoration. I am here. Walk in my peace. Rest now and wake steady. I will meet you in the morning with your next right step.